Welcome back, everybody. This is Altcoin Daily. I am thrilled to be doing this video today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about ways to make you guys money. This is something that works for me. Of course, these are just my opinions, but this is smart investing strategy. And we're going to be talking about identifying trends and then diversifying those trends. And this is something that's worked for me. These are just my opinions. I'm not a financial advisor. Real quick, if you're new to Altcoin Daily, give us a subscribe because we do daily videos on everything altcoin, everything cryptocurrency. My goal for this channel is to give you guys the most value for the least amount of money. And since everything's free on YouTube, I guess I got to give you guys the most value then. And my way of doing that is to be sharing with everybody the most important, the most relevant, the most need-to-know information on everything altcoin and everything cryptocurrency, and then I'm going to break it down for you and put it into perspective so it's very easy for you guys to get involved. Because I'm a guy, I watch the market every day. I'm just a guy who's generally interested in cryptocurrency, and I wanted to make this YouTube channel because there are tens, or actually hundreds, of mediocre cryptocurrency channels on YouTube, and there are tens of good ones, and my goal for this channel is to be one of the great ones. So yeah, subscribe so you can stay involved. Let's get into it. We're going to be talking about identifying trends, then diversifying those trends. So real quick, if you watched a video from a couple days ago, this one right here, I talked about how I made money in cryptocurrency. And one of the things I talked about was checking the history of the market. And what we talked about was that the market usually does the same thing every year. In quarter one, it'll be all-time highs. Then this is the chart from 2016, so 2 years ago. And usually in the very beginning of the year, there'll be at all-time highs, there'll be a correction, and then it'll slowly grow and slowly form a base. And then in June and July, every year, pretty much every year, there'll be a massive bull run, then a correction, then it'll slowly grow and form a base. And then in December and January, it'll go on another bull run. And this usually happens every year where we see bull runs here and bull runs here. Go check out my video because you can see that every year. But right now, we are in quarter one, which means, this is the time when we should be, taking out positions in these, in the cryptocurrencies that we want to invest in. So what you should do really is, don't just invest in a coin because some YouTuber says it's a big deal. If you do your research and want to invest in a coin, use these next several weeks or even, months maybe to really wait till that coin is at a good buying position. And you wait till it's low enough for you to see, the returns you want to see. And maybe that means you don't get invested in some coins. If maybe you missed a boat on a few coins, if they just really go up and up and up. But, that doesn't really happen that often. So, you should really wait for good buying times. But that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is identifying trends. So, I guess what you could do when you want to invest in a coin is just, check out, figure out like the coins that YouTubers or YouTube personalities are talking about and invest in the ones you like. That's a good idea. But a better way, a more strategic way to do it is to identify trends and say, okay, so for instance, there's been a lot of talk this year on the government doing in the U.S., having regulations, governments across the country or across the globe rather are, talking about regulating cryptocurrency. Some are talking about banning it because a lot of these, governments are getting pissed off that, they want to be able to collect taxes on all of these. So maybe you think the future of cryptocurrency is through privacy coins, in which case you would research, privacy coins. And then you would figure out some of the best buys, some of the most worthwhile projects in privacy coins, then diversify and, take out positions on, 2, 3, 4 different privacy coins. Because if you see the future is going to be privacy coins, then, if you invest in 4 different ones, then there's a better chance of, one of those 4 ones or maybe 2 of those 4, really getting some massive gains. So for instance, if I wanted to check out privacy coins, I'd do my research, be like, okay, looking for the best privacy coins. I'd read up all about it. What are privacy coins? They are an anonymous form of cryptocurrency that protects users' identity. You see a lot of cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Bitcoin, and they just leave your transaction details flapping in the breeze. So of course, yeah, maybe privacy coins would be a good investment. And then I say, okay, well, why privacy coins will be a big deal? Well, there's going to be a big demand for them. People want to protect their privacy online, especially when it comes down to money. People want to keep their anonymity online. With Bitcoin and Ethereum, people can easily track your transactions. Privacy coins fix that. They're completely anonymous. Another reason for privacy coins, the darknet. With the meteoric rise of the darknet, people want to protect their identity. This is not something I endorse, but the fact is, in cryptocurrency or in regular fiat money, people buy drugs and people do things illegally, and they're gonna flock to whatever makes it easy for them. Another big thing, tax avoidance, as I mentioned. It's a bit taboo, but that's I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to assess, are privacy coins going to be a big thing? And then say I agree with all these different things that they say. Then I do my then I figure out which privacy coins do I want to invest in. Well, there's Monero, and I can read about Monero. It's one of the most popular privacy coins right now. Besides that, NavCoin, that's one. It's not as popular as Monero, but it's low-fee cryptocurrency with added features and upgrades. Many investors have NavCoin on their list of the best privacy coins. Transactions in 30 seconds or less. Strong marketing team. It's completely decentralized and anonymous. Maybe Zcash, Verge, whatever. If I identify that I think privacy coins are going to be big, and then I'm going to pick out a few of these. Maybe I'd pick out Verge, I'd pick out NavCoin, and I'd pick Monero. And then I'd say I had $1,000, I'd put 300 in Monero, 300 in NavCoin, and so on. And I'd diversify that way. Well, maybe I don't think privacy coins are going to be that big. Maybe I think like casino type coins are going to be big. Really, I don't know that much about casino type coins. I have a small position taken out in Funfair, but if I think that cryptocurrency is a great way for the casinos, or there's so much online gambling that was shut down in the past 10 years or so, that casinos are naturally going to flock to cryptocurrency for a trustless system. Finally, people will be able to trust, that they'll have the decentralized ledger, if you will be able to keep track of everybody's winnings. Finally, it'll be fair, and stuff like that. I really only know Funfair, but of course I do research and try to figure out, okay, maybe I want to put 300 on Bet Open, maybe 400 on Funfair, and then 300 on Never Die. Or maybe I don't even think that crypto casino tokens are a good thing. Maybe I think that, I did a deep dive on Lunar a couple weeks ago. Lunar and Poet are very similar in that they're trying to, using a decentralized ledger cryptocurrency system, they're trying to give power back to the author or creator. So Poet will let you, track content you create online. Poet will let you take ownership of that, and then whenever anybody wants to use it, you will get paid Poet tokens. Lunar is like a decentralized Wikipedia through knowledge sharing. Maybe I think knowledge sharing and stuff like that is going to be popular in the next 10 years. Then I maybe diversify with these two companies and whatever else. Or maybe I think, there's so many cryptocurrencies that are so good. No matter what's popular, what's really, no matter what, trend happens, what's going to be popular is these platforms. We all know that Ethereum is one of the most popular platforms right now for companies to use the Ethereum platform to build their own cryptocurrency, but there's other options. We know of Neo. We know I did a deep dive on Nulls the other day. You should check out that on Altcoin Daily. There's EOS. There's maybe if I think platforms are going to be a big deal for at least the next 5 years, maybe, then I'm going to diversify. I'm going to put 500 down on Cardano, 300 down on Nulls, 200 down on Neo. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. You try and identify the trends, and then you diversify within that trend. And like I said, we know that in this first quarter or two, this is the time to take out your positions. You wait until it gets relatively low, and you can see it really getting those gains you want. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hold, and maybe We don't know exactly if it'll be June or July, or maybe it'll even come in August, but there'll be a little bit of a bull run, and maybe you want to hold it because, it's a risky move to try and consolidate, or maybe you want to consolidate. Either way, we know that when it comes December, it'll be another bull run, and, maybe you want to sell and take some profits then. I'm not one of those guys who says that you should just hold for 5-10 years, because anything could happen. It's very volatile, very risky. I think you should take profits along the way. Anyway, guys, you get what I'm saying. That's my video for today. Identify trends, then diversify, and hold, and never sell on a low. Okay. So if you found value in this video, please make sure to like the video. If you have a comment on different types of trends besides privacy coins, besides platform coins, comment below and tell me different trends that you see the market going in the next 5 to 10 years. Make sure you subscribe either way. All right, peace.